Iron is the most common metal used today. The Iron Age began over 3,000 years ago. However, the Bronze Age began over 2,000 years before the Iron Age. Bronze is based on copper and tin. Iron is far more available, however, the melting point of iron is above copper and tin, meaning iron was not available in the distant past. Copper was used before bronze because copper and tin were generally not available at the same locations. Copper was available around the east of the Mediterranean. Cyprus, for example, was rich in copper. Tin was brought from farther east and farther west than the copper sources. Tin would be melted with copper to make bronze, which would be used for weapons and tools. The Bronze Age would end when trading for tin and smelting with copper would come to a halt. Plague, wars, environment, and economic factors played a role in ending the Bronze Age. After this era, iron would become able to be smelted and used for many materials. Iron in the early stages was less useful than bronze, but over time, iron became stronger and useful than bronze, especially when steel became available. Steel is primarily made out of iron with carbon mixed into it. A rich type of coal called coke is used to mix carbon into iron during the smelting processes to make steel. Coal was also useful in the past to smelt iron efficiency. Coal fire releases carbon monoxide, which can mix with the oxygen attached to iron and iron ore, releasing carbon dioxide and smelted iron. Now electricity inductors can generate a large amount of heat to smelt iron and many types of materials. So iron was physically available, however the technology had to grow in order to make it more available than copper and tin. There is even more available of aluminum than iron. However, aluminum was not mined and used all the way until the late 1800s. This is because aluminum underground is strongly bonded to oxygen. Electricity was needed to separate oxygen from aluminum to make usable aluminum metal. So the amount available of materials is a factor in the past. However, the technology to utilize those materials and the economy to trade and use those materials is a big factor.